Hey everybody, KC here. So listen, those of us who have either grown up or have moved to the New York metropolitan area tend to be snobbish about certain things, right? And one of those things is bagels. It's always been said, New York has the best bagels. Doesn't matter where else you're from, the New York bagels are the best. And, it's always been said that a lot of it has to do with the water. The water here in New York is just better than most other places. It makes better bagels. But of all newspapers, the New York Times had a story the other day about how some of the most interesting bagels in the country are being made in California, in Los Angeles, and San Francisco, where bagel makers, many of them actually from the New York metropolitan area, are going to those places and trying to come up with interesting takes on the bagel and coming up with things that are not exactly the same as New York bagels, but in many cases are better. And they figured out a way around the whole water thing. They're able to adjust their dough for whether it's hard water or soft water or whatever it happens to be. And listen, I think this speaks to something we've talked about on Morning Newsbeat for a long time, that there's no reason to settle for lowest common denominator products, no lowest common denominator food. You could just sell bagels that are maybe packaged. But if you really worked at it and tried to come up with a bagel that was better, that was fresh, that was more interesting, you might be able to actually generate more business. People will buy more bagels. People will tell other people, and those people will buy more bagels. I think when you're in the food business, it's almost always worth the investment to try to come up with something that's going to just grab people by the taste buds and go, that's fantastic. Listen, I live in Connecticut, close enough to the New York metropolitan area where the bagels are pretty good. And listen, as far as I'm concerned, there are a few things in life better than a bagel with a nice schmear of cream cheese and a nice slice of lox. And, I like to refer to this as a BLC, a bagel, lox, and cream cheese. And there's few things in life better than a nice BLC, except, of course, for a nice MLT, a mutton, lettuce, and tomato sandwich, where the mutton is nice and lean and the tomatoes are ripe. That one was for you, Norman. Anyway, that's what's on my mind this morning. And as always, I want to hear what's on your mind.